Navigating transformation and clarity. Welcome to your October 2023 monthly astrology forecast. So, as the leaves change and the energy begins to shift as we head on into fall, we're in for a month of deep transformation, some insightful revelations, and some powerful shifts with the planetary movements. We're going to have a solar eclipse, a lunar eclipse that are going to emphasize themes of balance and material well-being. They're going to be urging us to release what's holding us back and embrace this transformative growth as we move forward. Mercury and the Sun are both going to be in Scorpio, encouraging us to dive deep with our emotions and our thoughts, while Venus in Virgo is going to emphasize practical expressions of love. This month is an invitation to embrace the change, to reflect on your relationships and your values, to embark on a journey of inner exploration. Be open to transformation as the universal energies are here to guide us towards greater clarity and more authenticity. To work to stay adaptable, to be open-minded as you navigate the planetary currents of October. My hope is that having this forecast available ahead of time is going to give you the areas of your life that are going to be most affected and impacted, and have this opportunity to flow and to work with the changes that are occurring in your life. Remember that eclipses, they bring such dramatic shifts, and that there's not an opportunity to go back. They eclipse people, places, and things into our life and out of our life. And so there is no opportunity to go back, and it can sometimes be jarring and confusing. So at this time, my hope is that you will see this as an opportunity, that this eclipse, the eclipses and the eclipse season, they're meant for growth. My hope is that the astrological insights that you gain will empower you to make the most of this transformative month. So stay tuned to the energies and stay in tune to them, and continue to seek alignment with your higher self. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're a regular follower, thank you for your support, your thumbs up, your shares, your comments. I invite all of you to join me for my lives on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where I'm going to have one time a month for the new moon and another time of the month for the full moon. And in between, I'm going to be offering tarot consultations. I also encourage you to sign up for my email, where I share the latest happenings with links to find everything. And if you're ready for an in-depth reading of your chart, you can schedule a personalized astrological reading at my website, willowgracemystic.com. So welcome. I'm your astrologer, Patricia Tate, and this is your October forecast. Scorpio Sun and Scorpio Rising. I want to draw your attention to the two nodes in your life, the North Node and the South Node. So the South Node is in your 12th house, where you're going to be going in, you're going to be getting rid of, you're going to be evolving and changing. And the 6th house, where you need to be focused on your health, your daily habits, and being of service to others, and finding mentors and guides. This is about finding things that will support you on your internal growth. So knowing that as we go through the month and these transits, I want to show you how they're always going to come back to moving towards your nodal story. So Venus is going to enter Virgo on October 8th. So as I move forward to October 8th, I look to Venus. Venus is the goddess of love, it's romance, it's things that we value, aesthetic beauty, and she's in your 11th house of your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, the social circles in which you run in order to accomplish your goals. And Venus is, since she's the planet of love and harmony, and she's now stationing direct, this is an opportunity to bring together your dreams and what is it that you want to manifest, and focus on who am I going to align myself with. It's going to be a time where relationship and aesthetics are going to take on more of a practical tone for you. You getting what you need, bare bone basics. It's going to be a time that you're going to show your love through acts of service and appreciate the beauty and simplicity. It's going to be you focusing on self-care and attention to the details in matters that are of the heart for you. Now, as we move forward, on October 14th, there's going to be a solar eclipse which is a new moon in the sign of Libra. So in your 12th house, we now have the South Node, the Moon, the Sun, and Mercury all working together and magnifying, intensifying the energy that's in this house. So this is a potent solar eclipse. It's in the diplomatic and balanced sign of Libra. Libra is the scales, but Libra is also like the yoke that holds the ox. So knowing that whatever one ox does, it's tethered to another, and the direction in which they go, it's always about how do I find the balance, because we're both pulling the same thing. So this eclipse is going to bring this fresh start, new slate, clean everything, new beginnings. Remember, eclipses, they eclipse people, places, and things into your life and out of your life. And your 12th house is the house of secrets. It's the house that things are hidden. And so this is revealing and getting rid of those old secrets from the past. These could be familial. These could be things that you have kept hidden that now just need to be brought to the light and gone through. Your dreams, your intuition, your spirit guides, your animal guides, like all of this is going to be magnified in this area of your life to help you balance out and clean out this area of your life. This is an opportunity to leave behind these old relationship dynamics to create more harmonious connections. So set these intentions for equitable collaborations where you give of your time for home and for work, and where you donate your time, where you're taking time out for your health, and seek this inner equilibrium. This is really a potent solar eclipse because it's the first one that's happening in the Libra house since the year 2016. So if you take a moment and think back to what was going on in your life in 2016, this is going to supercharge this 6-month window that's going to refresh and rewire these relationships so that you can have closure, have endings, to bring up things and to put them to rest. There could be some part of your work that could benefit from a collaborator who can complement your skill set, or this could be bringing in someone who understands where you've been through, or like a counselor. This could be you sitting, this could be AA, NA, a guide. This could be a shaman. This could be anybody who understands the depths of where you have been and what you need to release in order for you to get where you're going. Because what you are getting rid of is you are breaking the chain links from generational and releasing it so that you can move forward and not pass it on down to anybody else. I'm looking at Mercury, and Mercury is going to give you this opportunity to look at and write down, these are the qualities and these are the capabilities of, this is who I need to attract in my life. This is what I want to attract in my life. This is what I'm running to get rid of. Now the moon, it opposes, the moon opposes Chiron over here in your 6th house. Chiron is the wounded healer. It's about, you need to be cautious about attracting people into your life at this time that you're still wanting to help heal. I remind not only myself, but others, that when you do for somebody else that what they can do for themselves, you're not helping them. You are enabling them, and you're covering and supporting them and not allowing them the growth that they so need. So make sure that you are part of the solution and not part of the problem in that area. Work on identifying that area. So I want to also talk about the lunar nodes. They're very, very important because the lunar nodes are pointing to areas of your life that you're being asked to find a new direction. And your North Node is in your 6th house of taking care of yourself, finding a balance between your home and work. Are you taking care of your mental well-being, your health, your spiritual well-being? Are you finding time to find the mentors or the guides in your life that'll help get you through the things that you have been working through. This is a new direction. This is a rebalancing of your priorities. The North Node moving into the sign of identity, Aries, and Libra, it's asking you to rebalance between who you are as an individual and your relationship and your social networks that you have. With the South Node in your 12th house of Libra, there could be these long partnerships, these alliances that in your life that are now going to come to an end. Remember, eclipses eclipse people, places, and things into our life that we need to move us forward, and they eclipse people, places, and things out of our life that we're done with, we're ready to move on. This is going to be a time for you to find your unique Aries voice, that what motivates you, for you to set these healthy boundaries, for you to fight for your individual goals and your needs. And that is taking care of yourself and finding new ways for you to express yourself. Now, because of the planet Uranus is in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. Uranus is shock, surprise. I didn't see that coming. I didn't even think about that. That's such a great idea. Because of its relationship in your partnership sector, it's inviting you to restructure your relationships so that you are finding more equality and inclusiveness with respect to each other's differences. This is like shadows coming out of the woodwork and you saying, we're going to address this and we're going to have boundaries with this. And there needs to be more equity. I need to be able to have my voice said and heard. All right, so then as we move forward, let's talk about Mercury and Scorpio. So Mercury and Scorpio on October 22nd. So on October 22nd, we have Mercury going into your first house. Your first house is literally you. It's how you see yourself, how other people see you, deep, emotional, feeling, psychic. And so Mercury is the planet of communication. It's your words. It's what are you saying? How are you saying it? Knowing, probing. This is deep thinking, probing conversations, diving into the depths of your thoughts and communicating with authenticity. It's not saying, okay, we're just going to pretend like that conversation didn't happen so everybody doesn't fight over it. No, this is going to be you uncovering hidden truths and being cautious about the power struggles that can come from them, using your voice to say, no, this is how I feel. This is really what happened, or this is how I see it, because it's going to reveal things about you. The very next day, the sun is going to move into your sign. And so the sun in Scorpio is saying, I am ready to transform. You always help to transform everybody else because you're willing to take that deep dive. Other people have to be pushed and motivated. So embrace this as a period of personal growth for yourself, a rebirth and a shedding of old layers. At this time, think of yourself as this snake and that you're growing and you're evolving and you're changing. And it's time for you to shed these layers and your skin, like shed off the skin and become new you. Embrace this period because whatever you need to let go, whatever no longer serves you, focus on your inner desires, your inner passions. It's going to be nothing that you cannot do because you have the sun, Mercury, and Mars all there saying, I have to do this. I have to voice these words. And this is who I am. And these things did change who I am. So then on October 28th, so this is unique and it's going to be this huge ending and this closure, this culmination, because this month is going to conclude with a lunar eclipse in Taurus in your 7th house. But your North Node is in Aries in your 6th house, and the South Node is still in the 12th house. So what makes this unique is this eclipse, it's going to illuminate what are your values, what are your finances, what do you need for material security. This is in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. It's your clients, it's your one-on-one relationships. This is the house of contracts that you have with others, and so you're going to be assessing your relationship to money, possessions, self-worth, and releasing these attachments to these outdated beliefs and embracing more grounded sense of what do I need for abundance. This is going to be the 3rd and final lunar eclipse in the sign of Taurus. That's why it's like this big, huge ending that represents your money, your security, your hard work, because this eclipse series, it began on the Taurus-Scorpio axis on November 19th, 2021. So think back to that time period in your life and know that whatever was started then is now coming to an ending. Like it's now transforming, ending, closure. There's this area of life was radically revamped, the economy for everybody, but for you, it was your personal financial habits that it revamped. And yourself and your partnership sector that was under construction for the past 2 years. And so now the key is you deciding what is enough. What are the resources that I have that can cover the basics of things that I enjoy? And those are your significant others, your partners, your one-on-one relationship, your friends. And so this is conjunct Jupiter. Jupiter is in opposition to Mars. So we have Jupiter in your 7th house, and Mars is in your 1st house of self. And so the eclipse is saying, I need you to revisit your approach to your resources. I need you to take charge of your financial future because it changes who you are. It's opposing yourself. I don't want to have to do this. Don't make me have to do this. Don't make me have to say it, do it. But you do. This is going to be you having to stand in your own, to use your words. This will be a major release. It's going to be a complete ending so that now you're going to be able to focus on the Aries, Libra sector of partnership, boundaries, contracts, and legal matters for the next 18 months. This is going to be difficult, but it will be transformative. And this is what you do need to do in order to find your voice and not be silenced in order to move forward. I'm sending you a big fat hug for this, Scorpio, because of the areas of your life that have been revamped, knowing that first we're talking you and partnership, and now we're talking about you need to pay attention to your health and go within, because everything that you've gone through over the last couple of years has really taken a toll on your heart, your soul, and people don't see it because it's all on the inside with you. And you're going to get through this. This is going to strengthen you, and it's going to help you to evolve and change and move into a better transformation of who you are. So sending you a big fat hug. So I hope that you found this video resource to be helpful to guide you in your transformation in your life. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comment section down below, Scorpio.